Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Johnny K. I'm back with another product review for you here today. So let's get right into it. We are on the 1A Auto website once again. It's one of my favorite online sites to get auto parts. We are looking at a set of tow mirrors. And these are going to be for my 2017 Toyota Tundra. Yep, these are in fact installed on my truck as we speak. No, I am not being compensated by 1A Auto, not being compensated by any of their affiliates. At this point in time, I am just doing this review to be informative. If in the future any of that changes, I will definitely let everybody know. Okay, so again, for my Toyota Tundra, if you have a Tundra in the year 2014 to 2021, these should fit your truck just fine. But there are some individual specifications that these mirrors have that, depending on what trim level your truck is, you just want to be completely aware of that as well. And we'll dive right into that here. So, what's our price point here? $274.95. Currently, the promotion from 1A Auto is 26% off. I guess usually these are $373.95. I'll be perfectly honest, I'd never paid even remotely close to this price. This was pretty much the price that I paid, or it was pretty darn close to it. I've had these mirrors on my truck for I want to say at least 2.5 years, roughly. So I've completely lost track of my invoice to show the exact price of what I paid for them, but this is virtually what I did pay. So it's a fair price. There are other options on this website for those who want a different style of tow mirror, okay? But be warned, you're going to be spending at least twice this amount. I'm not going to dive into those other options because that's not the point of this video, but just so everybody is aware, okay? So let's go ahead and go through some photos here, and actually we'll start off with this video. So this is a very handy video if you want to have kind of a surefire, easy way of installing these. This video definitely makes it way easier. You can pretty much have these things installed just by looking at this video, and you don't need anything else. So it's very informative, very useful. So this right here, this is the photo that I kind of want to get into a little bit because it talks a little bit about those individual specifications that these specific mirrors have based on the trim level of truck that I have. So if you have either a limited trim or a 1794 or a platinum trim Tundra in the 2014-2021 year range, chances are you have not only the heated mirror function on your factory mirrors, but you also have this little, it's probably difficult to see, but you have this little symbol that lights up when your blind spot monitoring is being used. So obviously if you have an SR trim or an SR5, or I think there might even be some limited trims that don't have the blind spot monitoring. If those are features that you don't have on your truck, then there might even be a version of this mirror that you can purchase that doesn't have those features, and therefore you'd be saving a little bit of money. But again, for my specific video, my specific application, these are just the actual mirrors that I purchased. So that way, for those of you who do have a limited 1794 or a platinum, you've got the heated mirrors, you've got the blind spot monitoring, and you're concerned that if you upgrade your to a tow mirror that those features might go away or might be affected in any way, shape, or form. Rest assured, If you purchase these mirrors, you'll have all of the same original factory features. So no worries there. Okay. So continuing on here, there's your plug-in port there. This shows your extendable feature that you have with these mirrors. So we'll get, as we scroll down to the throughout the page, you'll see that these mirrors not only telescope in and out, but they also fold in as well. So, excuse me, there's another photo of them from the front. They do have these nice little smoked marker lights as well. I do really like those. They are very, very effective. And so this is them. So, excuse me, this is what they look like when they're extended. This is what they look like when they're just at their standard, you know, their standard position, I guess. From underneath, you've got a photo from, this is the driver's side, and you got your passenger side, and you have a nice view of your marker light here. I do like the smoked. I've got like a, I've got kind of a smoked theme going on with my truck, and I really like it. It's one of the reasons why I was attracted to this. Also, I do have a 25-foot travel trailer that I haul. I do have a utility trailer that I haul. You know, in the future, if I want to get a boat or something else that requires a trailer, having these is just, it's just extremely useful. And then for those of you out there who do a lot of towing, and you do have fifth wheels, toy haulers, etc., these definitely come in handy. And to be perfectly honest, even when you're not towing, they're still incredibly useful, because what they have, see if we can find a, I guess this will do. So you've got your you have this part of the mirror here, which basically gives you the top half of the vehicle that you can look down, and then you have this bottom portion mirrored as well that you can see from virtually the center of the vehicle down to the ground. So once you have these positioned appropriately, you can basically see the entire side of your truck from top to bottom. And that's what I thought is very, very useful, especially if I'm, or if you're parallel parking, you can really keep track of the curb. You know, it's just extremely useful. Now, what I will say is this bottom portion here, these are powered mirrors, so they're power adjustable, so you utilize the same mirror adjustment in your truck, but that does not include this bottom portion here. So this is still a mirror that you have to push and adjust manually, so it can be a little bit tricky starting out to find that sweet spot, but once you do, you know, you'll be good. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit to our descriptions. Let's go through some some details here. You get one passenger side mirror, you get a driver's side. It does say that these are specifically designed for towing. It says it's got the dual arm design, which means that each mirror has two individual arms. It does, again, says that it retains that blind spot indicator. It does also say that they are heated. Both ways in which these the two ways in which these mirrors are needing to be physically adjusted, so they're not electronic, is when you telescope them in and out and then fold in, as I think I stated a little bit earlier in the video. They are textured black. It does have a turn signal, which also is a marker light as well. Again, electric powered. It says that again, the extendable portion is manual and that the turn signal lens color is smoked. Okay. Also says it is a direct fit. There is no modification or anything that you need to do in order to make these fit. Plug and play. That's that's pretty much it. The most difficult part about this installation is, shoot, I really can't recall it being hard at all. Obviously, you have to take the door panel out, and you have to just be careful that you don't break any clips. But it's a very, very easy installation for sure. Okay. So let's open up a vehicle fitment table here. Again, it says Toyota Tundra 2014 to 2021. It says it has the the marker lights for the driver and passenger side, and then you have your part numbers here as well. Warranty and shipping. It's backed by a lifetime limited warranty. Again, any experiences that I have heard people have with this company have been top notch, so you shouldn't have to worry about customer service here. Actually, now that I remember that, I do want to add that these are a Trail Ridge accessory. So I'm not 100% sure if you can still go through 1A Auto if you have any issues with these mirrors, or if they may redirect you to Trail Ridge. I don't know if they're associated companies or not. If they are, great, then they can probably resolve it. If not, and if they contract out to this company or whatever, I'm sure that they will point you in the right direction. So far, I have not had any need to make any type of warranty claim or reach out to customer service in regards to these mirrors whatsoever. So everything is working out great so far. So you have your reviews down here for the mirrors. You've got some bad reviews here, people who have had some bad experiences, and again, that's just going to happen whether you have great products or bad products. There are going to be some bad batches in the bunch. That's just what it comes down to. Any time that you are going to upgrade to a tow mirror over a factory mirror, you have to just be realistic about expectations. So real quick, these are just scrolling down to the bottom here where you have your Q&A portion. So let's go ahead and scroll back up to the top here and get back to the point I'm trying to make. The factory mirrors on my truck were small. They were way more streamlined with the vehicle, and they were also a single arm design. So when you add a tow mirror that's got a dual arm design, that's bigger, it sticks out from the outside of the vehicle, it's impossible to determine that you're going to have the exact same characteristics when it comes to like aerodynamics and certain noises that you're going to hear. There are some differences in noise that I hear on the freeway with these mirrors. That's absolutely 100% true. However, it is nothing that is annoying to me. It's nothing that is irritating. It's something that I completely acknowledge and I'm okay with. And even more so when my wife has to drive my truck. I ask her if there's anything abnormally noticeable with any of the modifications that I make to the truck. And so far with everything that I've done on my truck, there is nothing to where she's been like, nope, I can't stand it. It's too irritating and it's too annoying. The only issue she has with the truck is she's short and the truck is really, really big. That's it. That's the only issue she's had. So again, take that for what it is. But that seems to be the only quote-unquote drawback or issue that I have legitimately had with these tow mirrors. Again, completely worth the price in my opinion. You get a lot of different uses out of them, whether you're towing things or whether you're not towing things. I feel like I get so much utilization out of them, whether I've got a travel trailer hooked up to the back of the truck or whether I don't, because again, I can find those different uses, and I'm sure that you will too if you decide to purchase and install these. So I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up part one. So we're going to head out to the truck. We're going to take a look at these. We'll turn on the marker lights for you, and then we'll telescope them out, and then we'll fold them in, and then we'll just kind of show you all those neat little features. All right, so stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, part two coming at you of my review of the 1A Auto / Trail Ridge tow mirrors for my 2017 Tundra. So let's get some visuals here for you. So these right now are in the standard position. Front and back. Then you got your smoke lenses for your signal and marker lights. And then you have your power portion here. So you can see there's your blind spot monitor symbol, and then there's your heated mirror. And then you have your manual adjustable bottom mirror portion. So let's go ahead and take a look at the passenger side. Okay, so here we go there. Got your same symbol. There's a blind spot, and then your heated mirror, then your adjustable bottom portion, and there's your marker light, and then you have your view from the front. Okay, so we're going to make our way over to the driver's side once again. All right, let's open her up. Let's get the keys. All right, so there's that. Just put the window down. So you've got your marker light that activates when you have the headlights on. So you can see that my headlights are turned on. Let's see, can we see that? There we go. And then you hit turn signal to go left. There we go. So let's go ahead and go to the right. Go to the passenger side. There we go. Marker light and turn signal. Cool. So now what we'll do, turn that back to auto, turn this off, kill the ignition. Oops. Put my window back up. I have this thing about any time that I'm going to have the vehicle turned on and I'm not going to physically be in it, I always pop a window down in case I get locked out, so I can just throw my arm in and unlock it. That's just me though. So, all right, next what we're going to do is we're going to show you how this thing folds in and out. So you do have a hinge here, so it will go forward to an extent. Actually, I think, yep, it goes forward all the way to about there. Okay, and then the other way, it goes all the way into there like that. Okay, the passenger side does the exact same thing. All right, open this back up. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do now. All right, telescoping this in and out, it pretty much takes two hands. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's telescoped out. All right, so this is what we look like when we're telescoped to the out position. Okay, and that is all the way out. All right, just for your reference, so you got plenty of clearance there. Okay, so what I would recommend here As you might see, I've got some, there's a substance there that is just an all-purpose grease. I would definitely make sure that you, one, have this little adjustable channel clean and also lubricated, because once these mirrors get stuck, they are very, very difficult to telescope. So get into the habit of moving them every now and then. I'd say once every at least every couple of weeks, come out here, telescope them in and out, making sure there's still movement there. And then a little bit of all-purpose grease as well wouldn't be a terrible idea. I made the mistake of completely just avoiding that for the last, oh geez, it's been quite a few months since I've actually telescoped these things out, and they got stuck. So I had to work at them a little bit. You know, everything is squared away and working just fine now, but just so everyone's aware, something you may want to keep in mind. Okay. But honestly, you probably don't have to worry about lubing these up as long as you're good about making sure that they're clean. All right, fair enough. Cool. So I think that's going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Let's see, we're running out of things to go over, at least with the truck, and that's okay. I do have plans to go over some other things as well. I also have a lot of plans moving forward with the truck. We've got some custom bed liner work that we're going to get done. I'm thinking about upgrading to another chase rack. I definitely have a cold air intake that I'm going to be throwing in here soon. I think a new exhaust is definitely in play. So there's a lot still coming. So so far I think we're up to like 14 or 15 subscribers, which is fine. You know, it's definitely more than what we started with. And then the views are slowly but surely coming in. So I'm actually I'm good with how things are going right now. You know, I'm very grateful for those of you who have taken the time to watch my content. Again, if you want to contribute, there are certain ways you can do that. I'm no longer going to continue directing people to the football podcast of mine, but the reasons why will be in an update video that I plan to post as well. So for now, I still have that Buy Me a Coffee link, which I'll put in the description of this video. Also, I still do have that Etsy shop. You know, all those are ways to support my channel. And then, as usual, comment, like, and subscribe. And then that's pretty much all I can ask of everyone. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. And we will see you next time. And have a great day.